What is going on, beautiful people? I am sitting here soaking up the beautiful sunshine at one of my favorite spots ever, the creek in Thompson, Connecticut. And by regular standards, it's nothing special, and yet I have done so much healing and releasing and showing up for myself in this space. And so it really holds a sacred place in my heart. And so truly, I'm so honored to be here. As I get ready to meet with a client and I soak up the water flowing and the wind on my skin, I just want to encourage you guys to celebrate this moment. You know, the reality is nothing's promised, and all we really have is this current moment. Whether you are struggling in active addiction, whether you're struggling with mental health issues, whether you are recovering from losing a limb, which is something one of my dear friends is going through right now, or whether you're experiencing the birth of a new child, a new position at work, and anything in between. Ultimately, all we have is this moment in time. And so is there a way that you can find something to celebrate? Celebrate the fact that your heart is still beating. Celebrate the fact that you have an opportunity to choose differently, make a different choice in any given moment. Can you make a different choice, and one that feels more loving, more kind, more gentle, more compassionate? Because ultimately, guys, that's our superpower, right? It's being present in this moment and allowing ourselves to make a different choice if what we're experiencing feels really hard. And so for anybody out there who struggles with active addiction, rather than judging yourself for where you're at or struggling with trying to figure out how you're going to navigate uncomfortable and difficult choices to help you move out of that suffering, might you just consider celebrating yourself for being aware that you want to make a change, and then celebrating the next moments where you don't actually take part in the thing that you are working to move out of and toward overcoming. I'm going to sit here and soak up the sun for as long as I can before I have to get back to the house and my children. And I encourage you guys, if you're at work, go outside and soak up the sun, even if only for a minute. Man, this sun is a glorious gift that provides us with the ability to experience life, and that alone is pretty powerful and profound. So thank you all for listening. Have an awesome, glorious, joy-filled day. And if it doesn't feel glorious or joy-filled, if it feels really hard and that feels really foreign for you, what's one thing you can do to make it feel more joyful? Just to let you guys know, I was standing on this wall by the creek, and I was doing the Cupid shuffle. Yeah, I think it's the Cupid shuffle. No, I wasn't. I was doing the wobble. I was doing the wobble because I listened to it at Nana's party, and I wanted to hear it again. So you can dance, or you can soak up the sun, or you can look at a pretty flower that's blossoming. There's always something that you can do in this time and space moment to get out of that anxiety, that suffering, that self-judgment, that fear, and back into joy, even if only for a moment. And then you continue to choose those moments over and over and over again until that practice is embedded in your psyche. It's like driving a car, guys. You don't know how to drive when you first start. You're nervous, but as you continue to do it, it becomes second nature. That's how I show up every day. I recognize the state I'm in. I decide how I want to feel, and then I take tiny actions to make it so that I can feel joy rather than sitting in the angst that can be easily experienced just because that's what we're used to. So much love to you guys.